Hi everybody, this is Mugatu, and today I would like to present you a lock made by Segal, the Hines key system. This lock features a very original security feature. There are cup drivers in there that will catch the milling in the plug and prevent its full rotation if it's not picked correctly. So there are little wafers that need to be picked to ensure that you can successfully rotate the plug 360 degrees. The only issue, if that lock was installed and you would pick it wrong, it comes in a lock state where you cannot be, you can't unlock it from that state. It'll just need to be destroyed to retrieve it. So works flawlessly. There's a nice steel insert on the top of the keyway. Also this steel ring to slow down any drilling attacks. The milling is only on the chamber 2, 3, and 4. The others are just standard pins. So I'll go ahead and install a little floating apparatus, because the little wafers that prevent the cup drivers from falling in the milling needs to be helped to be float a bit. Otherwise they keep falling back down. Alright, so right now it's picked, but it's picked without taking care of the security feature. So if I keep turning the plug, it will lock at about 20 degrees of rotation, and there's no coming out of that position unless you remove the Bible cover. So I'll try to pick it without falling in the trap, obviously. So since it's only chamber 2, 3, and 4, you just need to feel for the current height, and keep in mind there's a wafer of different thickness on top of those key pins. So you need to be able to feel that the key pin is a bit higher once the wafer is picked. Thanks for, nope, it did not work. Alright, so now 6, 5, 4 is a bit higher, so 4 has been picked. Now 3 feels about this height, needs to be a bit higher too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I'm just slowly coming back until I feel that I can lift the wafer. Yep, but I dropped the 4th one. Back for the 4th. Yep, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Drop the 4th one, but I managed to set the 2nd one. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. 4 dropped again. Four feels dropped again. Yep. So there's a bit of ping pong going on. 3, 2 is good. 3 feels good. 4 feels good. So if I'm not wrong, I could be able to just turn. Yes. and you have this picked including with the wafer. So now I could do a 360, just inserting something in the keyway. I have something here. And you can do the full 360. Now, let's say we were to pick it wrong. I'll show you what happens, because we are going to gut this. Pick. Alright, so I didn't take care of the wafer. You would turn and the lock would seize up. Either way, going clockwise or counterclockwise doesn't matter because there's milling on both sides of the plug. So the issue with this security feature is once somebody would attempt and fail it, you would get come home to your lock and it would be in this state, but it's stuck there. There's no coming out from that state unless you got it open, which we will be doing right now. Just trying to drop the camera again. Alright, so we'll start by unscrewing. You can see everything was there. I did remove the original Bible cover for this removable one for in case I would break it. Pinning tray in the camera. Alright. So chamber 1. Yeah, right. I'm gonna get the drivers. So in this chamber we are going to have the one of the cup drivers. I'm going to try to get it out in the right way for you to see they weren't inverted. Well, I dropped it. So as you can see, the number 2 was picked correctly because there's also the wafer that came with it. This is the cup drivers. Come on, focus. Here we go. Oops. I'd like to come on. No. Oops, I popped it back in place. So that probably was the one of the drivers that was holding the plug. Just won't come out. Oh, no. There we go. The keepers are going to want to fall. Oh, it's not going to be the prettiest gutting, but as long as you get to see what's in there. Dang. That's number 3. Put that all back together afterwards. I mean in order. I need to find a better way to set up my guttings. chamber 6 first. Alright. Chamber 5. There we go. Just put some mortar in here. So these are all the cupped drivers, chamber 3, and also the cup drivers in, it's upside down, chamber 4. And how these interact with the plug is thanks to these, the milling inside the plug. So if you haven't picked the wafer, the spring is going to push down on the cup driver, and once the plug arrives at a certain degree, the driver falls in that milling and just blocks any further rotation. So that's why, unless you have the lock in hand and might try to bump it on a wooden surface or can remove the Bible cover, it's going to stay in that position. It's going to stay trapped. So this is what makes the Hines key system an interesting design. Of course, I think it might have been part of its downfall for not being user serviceable once it's been tried, once an attempt at picking has been done. Give you a close-up on the pins. No other security feature, no serrations, no spools. Spring pressure is equal on everyone. Brass body. Keyway isn't that much of a problem. You just use the left warding to rest your pick on it. And that steel washer. So that's it for the Segal Hines. That's a very nice way to say it. Hines key system. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm wishing all of you a very good day.